So somehow you learned from the past. This is part of the actual past. You knew what made something else fail. And you're not willing to do that again. And you shouldn't be, because that's why you went through that experience, to learn that lesson so that you would know it and not repeat it, and instead choose differently and make things better this time around. Leo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Leo, sun, moon, and rising sign. Magic works through you is very, it's Cancerian energy. It's you're bringing something new forth from your own connection to it, from your own faith in it, from your own hard work, but through yourself. Think of giving birth, right? That's where the Cancerian transcendence happens, is it brings something that was not there before and it makes it into something that is real and tangible, brings it into the real space. And so that is really what's happening. You are the conduit for magic and creation this week, creation that honestly gets done, that honestly happens. So it's like the Midas touch maybe this week is what we're going to start out with, Leo, but we've got so much more to learn. We're going to leave that card there because it wanted to come out. Leo, this is a message for Leo, sun, moon, and rising sign. It is an energy reading, so you call it to you. It's timeless. It's here because somehow the algorithm finally made you connect with it. Right? That being said, there is a new reading every single week for Leo. So please do subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Click all notifications because that's important so that you won't ever miss a new reading. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do those. Please check out my website at www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. And you can book and schedule your personal reading with me right now. Book the one that works best for you. We're almost done, Leo. We're going to leave on the table anything that comes out if it wants to. There's a lot of future here. And that's not surprising with this energy. Magic works through you to create. To create what? I'm curious. Let's go. Let's cleanse the energy. Leo. Leo. Oh, this is very romantic energy. You are never alone. You are really bringing love into a situation. And, it doesn't have to be romantic love. Let's start where we are. Love is love. So love is divine connection. Love is seeing. Love is remembering that this meat suit that we're put in is the temporary and the divine is what lives in you, and seeing the divine in somebody else and recognizing we're already connected. That's what love is. Love is unconditional connection. And this is you are never alone, being supported. Magic works through you maybe by supporting somebody or taking care of somebody or just being brave enough to trust your heart this week and show it and let somebody clearly see how much you care. Leo, this is a beautiful energy of connection and really just being very, very joyful. Take a leap of faith. It's not too far into the future. This is also very good luck because grasshopper brings good luck. It's just a totem that's been accepted as sort of that good luck talisman. But ultimately, it's like, you remember, you have to take action. You have to know this is, I think that's why this is sort of like becoming so special, is that it really is something that for some reason you just have faith in. It triggers your ability to have faith in something. Do this right. Magic works through you. You are never alone. Take a leap of faith. We're going to we're going to get specifics. All right. I will clarify a little bit about this, like what is it we're taking a leap of faith in. But first, let's see all the way out in the future, learn from the past. This is interesting. When learn from the past, in other words, you're learning a lesson now that is a core lesson, and that will become a core memory. And that will be something that you will be able to teach maybe your children, or you'll know it because you saw it work. And in other words, whatever's amalgamating or coming true now, you're going to know that it's real because it will become tangible. And that will prove that you were right. And in your heart, you already know that you're right. You already know that this is good, that you should be jumping at this and investing yourself in this. But ultimately, Leo, what it is confirming is the future is going to show you that this was a wonderful thing that you did, and that you're going to think back and be, I'm so happy because I know that I wouldn't have been here if I hadn't taken the leap of faith and believed and put my heart out then. And then we have clear out the clutter. Everything is a cycle, right? Everything is ebbs and flows, and everything is ups and downs. And this is Cancerian energy too. This is when something is born. We're going to do a timeline here. This is when something just starts, and then this is when something has to mature and grow up. And so what this is saying is this has longevity, Cancerians, but it's also saying that you kind of have to let this mature as well. You had to take a leap of faith in something new, or that something was valuable before it existed. In the not too distant future, when it's already in existence, you're going to have to let it be born again, reborn again, do something, shift something, allow it to change, to get rid of the old stuff, to get rid of the old clogs and move on to the new stuff. That's how things continue to grow, is you let them change. That's why first you have the little tadpole, and now the tadpole then later changes into a frog. This sense of allowing it to not be stagnant or insist that it stays the same is going to be what helps it mature when it needs to and transform itself when it needs to in order to stay alive. Let's get that clarifier here. There's a beautiful energy here. Clear out the clutter. This could also be maternal energy. You know, you may be clearing out some karmic crap from your mother, you know, or from bad, maybe not mother, but bad parenting teachings. Something like that, allowing you to like get rid of this stuff. How are we taking this leap of faith for Leo, please? A lot of Cancerian energy in this Leo reading. So it is about giving birth and creating and being nurturing. What is this grasshopper spirit? How are we taking the leap of faith? How are we doing that? In the past, this is the first time we've gotten a past card. There was a relationship that shouldn't have worked out, was denied to you, or it wasn't meant to go anywhere. It's in the past. It's in the past. And then we have take a leap of faith, Queen of Wands and King of Wands. Okay. The leap of faith is going to come through confidence. And it's going to come from the fact that now this is your divine counterpart, because these are wands. Right? It's this sense of when you're certain you are valuable, or that you are good at something, that you are capable of showing it and letting it shine and not worrying 1 second what other people think of you. This leap of faith is actually a leap of faith in yourself and your own confidence after something in the past, maybe up to a couple years in the past, didn't work out. That could have broken your confidence and made something very difficult for you. But now it's like, I'm taking a leap of faith in who I am and how I am valued to know that it's going to be okay. Right? And so that's what makes it such, not just a leap of faith, but an act of courage for you, because it was up against failure. But I think also somehow you learned from the past. This is part of the actual past. You knew what made something else fail, and you're not willing to do that again. And you shouldn't be, because that's why you went through that experience, to learn that lesson so that you would know it and not repeat it, and instead choose differently and make things better this time around. Let's get into the 6-card tarot spread. I'm going to pull the resolution card for you. I'm going to pull the resolution card for you. This is Empress, so it could be fertility. It could be abundance. Could also be a motherhood. A new motherhood, pregnancy. It could, this is the resolution card. Then we have one more. I won't tell that one. But let's see how we got there, Leo. We have one more resolution card to clarify. So we have this. Something wasn't completely working out with tradition. Or tradition was kind of stuck. Or something with a Taurus was kind of stuck. Or maybe money was kind of stuck. Maybe it was turned on the top of its head. Didn't do so well. Or maybe somebody didn't want to move. Like the old ways of doing something just wouldn't get out of the way. Or it was a marriage that kind of collapsed. But something here that you thought would last didn't. Nothing came out yet. Now we have Cancerian once again. Now we have progress, or being able to move forward and move on from whatever had stagnated, whatever didn't work out, or the status quo. Whatever, the same old, finally being able to move on from it and get out of the way of it, learn from it. These are both major arcana though. And then we have the Page of Swords. So this is a new idea or a new statement, or maybe little texts or aha moments, maybe something on the internet with technology. That would be social media. I don't know, saying something, like looking for something, getting information, speaking, talking, joining in conversations. It's not wisdom. It's just the ability to learn at that point. Okay. Also, it may be something new that you didn't know, but you were interested in. So Page of Swords is more like an interest. It's not what you know. It's what you're interested in. You're just starting to connect with it intellectually. And then we have not giving up on something, refusing, and learning to win little battles one at a time. And also learning to not give up and stand on your ethics and not compromise them in any way. And believe in yourself, even when the odds are great. The odds were not in your favor, my friends. They were not. And then we have 5 of Cups. There was such disappointment here. Disappointment from the past, but now there's clarity. You didn't give up. And that's why it's almost like you were confronting the disappointment from the past. You were like, I don't know what the hell is going on. We're going to pick some clarifiers to help us know and understand what was going on. I don't know what the hell was going on. But bam, now all of a sudden I get this person that she sees clear. She said, all of a sudden now I know better. I understand how to move forward. At first you were just a newbie. You were an ingenue. Maybe just like, throwing shit in the air and seeing what would land. But there was a lot of disappointment that happened that way. But you've learned from it. And you know now you don't have to throw so much shit in the air. You kind of know better what shit you were working with. And then we have Pisces energy. What? The Moon card, something was unknown. I think you didn't realize how valuable you were or how much people valued you. Or you were hidden. Your value was hidden. And that's what all of this is unveiling, your value. Because that's kind of what it's saying is like people didn't know how valuable you were because it wasn't being correctly communicated. You were throwing all that shit in the air and nothing was landing right because you didn't really know what you were doing. Well, now you know what you're fucking doing. A hell of a lot better. What did I say I was going to get the clarity on, guys? What was this disappointment? The 5 of Cups. What was the disappointment? We have Page of Wands. So this is new. Disappointment in what you thought was possible. Disappointment in the potential of something. Or disappointment in yourself for just being so naive and not knowing. you know, not knowing enough about the situation that you were in. Let's look at the resolution cards. We already talked about one, which was the Empress, which means the resolution to all of this is going to be abundance, productivity, or fertility. And then we had the one that I didn't show you guys yet. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's Taurus energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but it's tangible. It's what you do. There's abundance from what you've done, from what you've invested in and how hard you've worked. Or it is a feminine earth sign that actually brings you this kind of abundance or connectivity, or, you know, like tells you your worth or clarifies your worth or value for you. Really interesting. It could also be through work somehow as well, if it's not a person per se. Let's get a moon card. Ooh. More Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So it's time to open up. It is definitely time, Leo, to enable yourself to be vulnerable. And in a space of open-mindedness. And in the space of the ingenue. In the space of, okay, I am new at this. In other words, it's telling you be willing to learn. Because that will help heal your heart. Or that will help allow you to let go of anything that maybe, you know, you didn't get a chance to let go of. Like, it will allow you to let go and then open yourself up to learning something new. So just be open to learning. I don't see any stubbornness on the table. So I think that you are very open and receptive to learning. Key to success this week. Let's get some of these oracle cards to round out exactly what Leo has to do. Well, God wants you to know that you're ready. And it could be because of all the ways that you weren't ready in the past. And isn't that what's so wonderful about our mistakes? Our mistakes actually teach us how to not make mistakes and how to ensure our success, right? And it's almost like you will know, you will consciously see, oh my God, this is like you ever watch that movie, the Slumdog Millionaire? Slumdog Millionaire is one of the most brilliant parables of modern times. That and The Alchemist. But Slumdog Millionaire was a movie. And I have to tell you, it is just such an exceptional allegory for, almost like a parable, like I said, for, you know, what life is and how it treats you. And that's what this is like, God has been preparing you a long time through a series of defeats and disappointments, preparing you to be able to sit down and have your moment of triumph, Leo. And that is exactly what is coming toward you. And then we have No Place Like Home. Considering we started out with the Cancerian reading, the fact that we're coming full circle is a level of serendipity I can't even explain to you. You are ready. You are ready. You are comfortable here. You are so ready that none of your nerves is going to exist. None of your doubts is going to exist. You are ready to build this home. You are ready to be happy. You are ready for this stability. You are ready to be exactly in that place where you belong, where you are ready to be loved and happy and fulfilled. You are ready, you are ready, you are ready. The change, because this is 5, the difference is that you're ready. And that you needed all those experiences to lead up to this. Let's get an angel message for Leo, please. We have make time for self-care, okay? Allow yourself to be part of the equation of I love you, right? Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Okay, we hear it. We hear it. We celebrate it. We ignore it. And in a way, it kind of helps support the whole self-esteem thing. I hope you guys will come with me to the extended reading. The extended link is down below. I pin it to the top of the comment section, or I put it right at the top of the description box. It's over on Vimeo. It's always over on Vimeo. Go check it out. It's the latest video there. I also always post these extendeds to my website, so you'll always be able to find them there. I can't wait to see you there. I'll see you guys.